Hi everybody, here I am again. Okay, today we're going to be making some muffins. I'm going to be using a base muffin mix that I can use it to make blueberry muffins, I can use it to make banana muffins, banana loaf, but today we're going to be making surprise muffins. Okay, what you're going to need is, oh wait. The first thing I want to show you is how to measure out your flour. Okay, you don't want to take your measuring spoon or your measuring cup in like this, because that packs the flour in really tight. Okay, so what you want to do is fluff up your flour and then just gently put it in to your measuring cup. Now, liquid and dry measures do they do contain the same volume, but when you're baking, you want to be able to level out what you're doing. So, not exactly sure how I'm going to do this with just one hand. I'm going to move the bowl out of the way, put this down on my counter. My counter is squeaky clean. Okay, so you get your flour spooned into your measuring cup, and then you take something flat. Make sure it's a nice flat edge. And you come down, you come down and you just scrape off the top, just like that. And that gives you a perfect measure. Nice, fluffy measure. Okay? I will be right back. Okay, I'm back, everybody. I went ahead and put the excess flour that went into the bowl back into the bag. What you're going to need to make this recipe, you're going to need 1/2 cup of shortening, 1 cup of white sugar, 2 eggs slightly beaten, and you're going to cream all of that together in your mixing bowl. And then your dry ingredients, you're going to need 1 and 1¼ cups of all-purpose white flour, and 3/4 teaspoons of baking soda, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And with all of these ingredients, oh, and also 1/2 cup of shortening. Okay, with all of these dry ingredients, you want to measure them out. Your teaspoons, your cups, all of them, you want to measure them out exactly the way I showed you how to measure out that 1 cup, okay? So that's the way you get a nice finished product, the kind of product that you want. Because the baking soda and the salt, they interact with each other. All of the different ingredients interact with each other, and that's why the measurements need to be so accurate when you're baking. It's different when you're cooking. I don't mean just cooking, but when you're cooking, it's different. But when you're baking, you need to have your measurements more accurate so that you come out with the finished product that you want. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go off camera, and I'm going to get the shortening and the baking soda and the salt. No, wait a minute. Sorry. I'm going to get the shortening, the sugar, and the 2 eggs, and I'm going to cream those all together. And then in this bowl, I'm going to put the flour, the baking soda, and the salt. And I'm going to put them through my sifter first, because I do want a nice airy pancake. And then this back here, right there, That's your surprise, guys. Right there. That's the surprise. Okay. I'm gonna put this in here. 1 1/4 cups of flour. Oh, I forgot to say you're also going to use a teaspoon of vanilla. And my baking soda. And my salt. And I'm going to sift those all together. This has a crank handle, but I only have one hand. I don't have a tripod yet, so it's the same thing. Once it goes through those, the sifter, it's sifted. Okay, so there's all of our dry ingredients. We're going to go ahead and set that to the side, and I'm going to put the shortening and the sugar and 2 slightly beaten eggs into the mixing bowl, and I'll be right back. Okay. Okay, everybody, I'm back, and this is the consistency that we want. All of your shortening, your lard, or your coconut oil, it has to be a solid though, has been thoroughly creamed into the mixture. Okay? Alright, so now the next thing is we're going to slowly beat in our dry mixture. One thing I like about this mixer is it moves to the center or it moves to the side to make it a little easier for you to put your dried goods in. Okay, I'm going to turn this on. And I don't want to go too fast because I don't want flour to go flying everywhere. And just going to slowly add in this flour. And once it starts to get a little bit more incorporated, I can turn it up just a little bit. But right now, if I would do that, flour would go flying everywhere, and I don't feel like wearing flour. Okay. I'm going to start turning that up just a little bit. Grab my spatula and I'm going to push this stuff down off the sides. I don't know if you can see me there. Okay. Make sure that everything gets down in here. And make sure everything gets mixed, but you don't want to overbeat it because you want a lumpy batter. Okay, so I think we're right there. Okay. Alright, I'm going to take this and take the beaters off, and I will be right back. Okay, everybody, I'm back. Now what we're going to do is I use a small ice cream scoop, and we're not going to want to fill this up all the way because we only want to fill our cups up a little less than half full. Okay? So whether you're using a spoon or like I do it, I use a small ice cream scooper. That's how we're going to fill those cups. Okay? I'm going to go ahead and fill these up, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Once you get all your cups, your little cupcakes, your muffins, filled a little less than half full, what you're going to do, I've gone ahead and I've done 2 of the boysenberry. I'm going to take a spoonful of a small spoonful of preserves. And we're going to put that right in there. Okay. Just like that, okay? Now we're going to go on. So I've got 2 peach, 2 boysenberry, excuse me. I'm going to have 2 apricots. I'll put the apricots down here. A little bit further away from the peach so I know which ones are which. If I remember. Anyways, so I'm really excited to be sharing this recipe with you. That's the base recipe. And today what we are making is what I call surprise cupcakes, or surprise muffins. A little bit more in there. Okay. Now I've got cherry. Come on, give me a cherry. I want a cherry down in this. Okay, and now we're going to do strawberry. So this is how you do it. You just put a little dollop of fruit in the center of each half, less than half full muffin cups. And then you can use any jams that you want, any preserves. You really kind of want preserves. But like I said, you can use absolutely any flavor that you would like. Okay, I've got 2 left. I think I'm going to do 1 more apricot. Oops. And 1 more peach. And those 2 are going to be surprises because they're going to be right next to each other. And I will not remember which one is which. So, but that's the whole point, is to have some little surprise muffins. Okay. Do it just like that. Don't those look beautiful? Absolutely beautiful. Okay. Let me kind of straighten up a little bit, and I will be right back to show you what to do next. Alrighty, I'll be right back. Okay everybody, I'm back. I had to do this part off camera because it takes 2 hands and I can't hold the camera and do this at the same time. So what you want to do after you get your fruit in is you go in with the rest of your batter and you top each one with some dough, with some muffin dough. I ran out, so this one is a naked one. No surprise. But the rest of these are surprise muffins. Okay, my oven should be to temperature 350 degrees. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to just pop these down into the oven on the middle rack. Whoops. Sorry. And those are going to bake for 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, so I will be back in 10 to 15 minutes. All right, surprise, surprise, it's muffin time. Okay, everybody, I'm back. It's been 15 minutes, and I believe my muffins are done. I don't want them to be overcooked, so I'm going to go ahead and pull them out now. Okay, don't those look beautiful? Oh my goodness. See if I can get a better shot over here. Don't those look gorgeous? Just beautiful, beautiful muffins. They cooked for 15 minutes. I'm going to let them go ahead and, like I said, rest here for a minute. And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to take them out of the muffin tin and put them onto the cooling rack. Okay, I'll be back. Don't those look gorgeous? I'm so excited to be able to have shared this recipe with you, because really it's a very simple, basic base recipe that you can do so much stuff with. Okay, I'm super excited, guys. Alright, I'll be back in just a minute and get them out of there onto the cooling rack, and then we'll be tasting one, but I'm not sure I remember which one's which, so it's going to be a surprise. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, everybody, I'm back, and the muffins are finished. They're cool enough to take a bite. I think they came out absolutely gorgeous. So this one stuck a little bit and was a little bit hard to get out of the muffin tin. So I just put it here on the plate with a little bit of butter. Get that golden crust. Okay. That is nice and crunchy on the outside, crisp, and soft in the center. And it is a surprise. I have no idea what flavor this is. It's got to be one of the darker ones: cherry, strawberry, boysenberry. The naked one even came out with a batter on it, so I don't know, maybe this was the naked one. Maybe that's why it stuck. Okay. Oops. Let me drop it. And I do have a little hand tremor, so that's why my hands shake. Okay, look at that beautiful, beautiful golden brown muffin. Okay. Take a bite. Those are finger licking good. Okay. It's got a nice, crispy little crust on the outside edge, but then it's soft and flavorful in the middle. Okay, one more bite. That's the very edge. Let me know, are you an edge person or are you a center person? I know these are muffins, but I'm just curious. Okay, that beautiful, beautiful muffin. Okay. That is really, really good, guys. Okay, I'm so excited to have shared this recipe with you today, These are my surprise muffins with the base muffin mix. It's fairly simple. Even beginners can do it. You can do it by hand with a whisk. You'd probably want to use Crisco. It's a little bit softer. My coconut oil was very, very hard. But you can use Crisco, you can use lard, manteca, or you can use, like I did, coconut oil. Okay, thank you so very much for watching. Please give me a thumbs up. Please, please, please subscribe. Hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so every time I upload one of these wonderful recipes, you'll be able to take a look and maybe come along and cook what I'm cooking. Okay? Here we go again. Alrighty. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Brightest blessings.